r/AskReddit by Reddify. What's the dumbest excuse your girlfriend/boyfriend has used for cheating on you? I was going to leave you anyway. The guy she was banging was apparently closer to God than I was. When I caught him, he referred to a poem that I shared with him a few months prior. He said, "Remember the great blue sky of unspecified desire? Remember when I agreed with that line?" He thought we agreed to sleep with other people because poetry. I've cheated with everyone I've ever been in a relationship with. Why would you not tell me that before we got into a relationship? I got one. She cheated because she thought I didn't care, and when I broke up she was angry that I didn't hit her or shout because it meant I didn't care. Edit. We were around 18. She told me that her father cheated on her mum, which was the ultimate reason for their divorce. She was actually kind of happy since it happened during her prom night while I waited outside per our agreement. Worst part about that was that both our mutual friends chose her after we split up. She said that it was always my idea to have a threesome, but somehow I was never invited to join. Edit. Just to clarify, my idea of a threesome was FMF but hers was MFM. So I guess it was just a big misunderstanding. I was dating this girl for about 6 months when she said her boyfriend was coming back from Afghanistan. She never brought him up because she thought we were keeping it casual, it might ruin the mood, and she didn't think I would mind. Found the guy, told him what happened, and he was cool. Said he figured it was happening anyways, so he wasn't too upset about it. I caught her cheating on me with someone I knew. Someone I kinda figured she was seeing behind my back and had brought it up to her before. Her defense was accusing me of being jealous, so apparently I made her do it. Me being right is somehow my fault. What? Classic manipulation. It's always your fault. Even when they get caught red-handed. This seems to happen a lot. I thought you were cheating on me, so I got revenge. And it fixed things. How? Made my decision in dumping her much easier and my quality of life improved. It was his birthday, I hit you not. But she didn't get him a gift. Blew him right in front of the birthday tree. I only got with you in the first place because my dog died. Wow, thanks. Edit. Lol, I'm glad you're all getting some fun out of my past relationship pain. Just an FYI, I'm a girl. He cheated on me with another girl. His dog was also a girl. That's rough, buddy. Big woof. I was testing you to see if you'd stay loyal even if I cheated. Short answer, nope. Long answer, nope. I wonder if that's considered passing or failing the test. Not anyone I've dated, but a former coworker. She'd cheat on her BF around twice a month it seemed. She'd go out with a friend to the bars, duck some random guy in his car, and then tell us about it at work. Her justification: what am I supposed to do? I'm horny and my BF isn't there. That's his fault. She was a trash person. So I didn't care enough to engage. But one of the older women we worked with asked, "Well, did you invite him out to the bar with you?" Her response: "Duck, no, it's a girls' night out." Yeah, some people need to get examined, man. With excuses like that. Did it autocorrect euthanize to examined? He was out with her in her car. I was out with 2 friends in their car. We pull up to a popular parking area up on a hill, a vantage point where people often sit. I notice her car and knew he was out with her. He had told me his 2 buddies were also with them. Decide to go to the passenger side window and scare him. He's not in there. He's in the back, with her on top of him. His claim was that he passed out and she was giving him CPR because she panicked and thought he had a heart attack. He was 16, in perfect health. Couldn't explain the naked part though, or why his 2 friends weren't there. She said she wasn't cheating. I got sent to me a picture of her nudes from the guy she was cheating on me with and he said, "Look familiar." When I confronted her about it, she said those were old pictures and he was just trying to start shit. I was like, fair enough. Then I realized that the pictures were literally taken in her dorm room that she had just moved into that year, and I was standing in the same spot that she took them in as I was talking to her, which made me realize. Took me a second to realize that, but yeah, that sucked. Rough time for me on that one. You don't have a job. True. I had been back between jobs for about 2 months. That was enough for her to toss out the marriage and sleep with her boss. I was okay with it. She was insane. 2 weeks later, I filed for divorce. 1 week after that, got a job paying double my old salary. Never looked back. I've posted about this before, but when I was in high school, I showed up at my friend's house for a birthday party for one of my other friends, and walked out back to smoke a cigarette. When I walked outside, the girl I was dating was in the pool, topless, legs wrapped around some guy, and playing tonsil hockey with him. I alerted her to my presence, walked back inside, and she followed a few minutes later. When she came in, and I asked her what was going on, her response was, "Well, I called your house and nobody answered. I didn't know where you were. Figured you were out cheating on me, so I thought I'd return the favor." I told her, honestly, that I hadn't been home because my family had gone to dinner at Red Lobster to celebrate my mom's birthday. She apologized. I laughed. We split up, and I actually found out later I dodged a major bullet. She said that it was always my idea to have a threesome, but somehow I was never invited to join. Edit. Just to clarify, my idea of a threesome was FMF but hers was MFM. So I guess it was just a big misunderstanding. I hate it when the invite's lost in the mail. This is why people need Facebook. It's difficult to arrange things when half of your friends have it and you gotta call the other half over the phone. You miss out on some fun orgies that way. I was dating this girl for about 6 months when she said her boyfriend was coming back from Afghanistan. She never brought him up because she thought we were keeping it casual. It might ruin the mood, and she didn't think I would mind. Found the guy, told him what happened, and he was cool. Said he figured it was happening anyways, so he wasn't too upset about it. You're a real bro, and so is he. It's good to see guys be so understanding when a girl is trying to play us. Probably 99% of the time the dude will be okay with the guy telling him, barring that guy isn't a peen about it, and just telling them because they didn't know. Still pissed though. Well, you were looking at porn. It's the same thing. And then after marriage counseling, which she wanted to try to save the marriage since we had a young child, when she wouldn't stop sleeping around. We may have been in counseling, but that doesn't mean we are together, so it's not cheating. And then I finally filed for divorce. Duck that hit. Usually I can't really tell red flags in a relationship, but this I can tell. This is a red flag. My ex-husband, 21 years ago, I was pregnant with our son. At 5 months I was 3 centimeters dilated and had already had my labor stopped several times. I was on bed rest and told no sex. He felt completely justified in going out and finding some. He never would concede that it was cheating. It was my job to take care of his needs, and he felt completely within his rights to get it elsewhere if I refused. My ex said he used it to sabotage our relationship because it wasn't going anywhere and I didn't know how to end it. Really, motherfucker? You couldn't just say I'm breaking up with you instead of destroying my ability to ever trust any other boyfriend I ever have again? We weren't even dating then. Why did you call me boyfriend for months, have sex with me, and expect me to be there for you? This was 3 years ago. Still haven't been able to trust anyone. It was with another girl. So not only should it not count, I should be all excited about it. Edit. When your GF cheats on you with a girl, it is no more an opening for a threesome than if she cheated with a dude. Cheating on your so is not step 1 in how to wrangle a 3-way. I got the same thing once. The funny part? She did it with my other ex-girlfriend. Talk about awkward. Same happened to me. Some people are insane. The only reason she got with my ex was because she was intimated and didn't know what to do. I didn't want him to go to prom alone. Okay, but did you have to duck him afterwards? She didn't get him a prom present. Blew him right under the prom tree. I went away on a field trip with uni for a week. Came back to find out he'd slept with 2 other women. His excuse? I missed you. I was lonely without you and couldn't cope. You shouldn't have left me alone, ugh. There was so much wrong with that man and that relationship. The classic "but baby, it's your fault." For real. And my emotionally damaged has let him talk me into believing it was. I actually bought him a present to apologize for getting mad that he cheated on me. That's the level of hoodakery that relationship was. I did finally get out of it. But goddamn, it took far longer than it should have. Looking back, I just wish I'd done it sooner. Well, you said you love and accept me for who I'm with all my flaws. So you also have to accept that I'm sleeping with other women, because this is just how I am. No, I guess not. You said you love and accept me for who I'm with all my flaws. Now help me bury this body. He was out with her in her car. I was out with 2 friends in their car. We pull up to a popular parking area up on a hill. A vantage point where people often sit. I notice her car and knew he was out with her. He had told me his 2 buddies were also with them. Decide to go to the passenger side window and scare him. He's not in there. He's in the back with her on top of him. His claim was that he passed out and she was giving him CPR because she panicked and thought he had a heart attack. He was 16. In perfect health. Couldn't explain the naked part though, or why his 2 friends weren't there. Edit. I love that my most upvoted comment is about dogging in a car park. Thanks, Reddit. Don't you know that you have to blow through the peen to give CPR properly? Damn, I guess I missed that part of the first aid course.